Hello friends, today we're having a video on guessing which country is bigger or smaller by population. Let's see, India, yeah. Turkey is definitely lower in population. Lower. Because India is the biggest country on earth by population right now. Angola is probably lower, but they're still quite big. Yeah, there's a million people. Malta is way lower, of course. Reunion is higher, maybe? Yes. Spain is definitely higher. Yeah, 47 million people. Bhutan is way lower. Jamaica probably higher, yes. Azerbaijan higher. Yeah, why? But that's quite big. 10 million people. It's not a big country in size. Hungary is slightly bigger, I think. Slightly smaller. Actually, let's try again. Ukraine is definitely higher than Chile. Whoops. Whoopsie whoops. Egypt way higher than Ukraine. It's almost triple its size. Triple its population. Or way over. It's over triple its population. It's almost 4 times as big as its population. But Liechtenstein is definitely lower because they only have 39,870 people. Maldives higher? I don't know. Yeah, way higher. Kosovo higher. 1.9, almost 2 million people. Eritrea is higher, maybe? Yeah, but they're also quite small. Bangladesh is way higher. They're one of the biggest countries in the world with 173,562,364 people. That's a lot of them. And they're very small in size, so it's quite crazy that they are fitting such a big population in such a small country. But now, and I think Bangladesh has the highest population density in the world, so yeah. But now Burkina Faso is probably lower in population than Bangladesh. Yeah, Hungary is lower. Vietnam is way higher. They have 100 million people. Yeah, I know, almost 101 million people. They are very big. Poland is not that big, but they are decent in size, almost 40 million. Sorry, but now Jordan is lower, right? Yeah, Bhutan is way lower, right? Ghana is higher, way higher actually, with 34 million people, and Bhutan does not even have a million people. They have like 600,000 people, which is very little. Belgium has lower. Yeah, 11 million. Eswatini, lower, right? Yes. 10 million people lower than Belgium. Solomon Islands, I'm guessing lower. Yeah, Iceland, they're lower, right? Yeah, they only have almost 400,000 people. China is ginormous. It's the second biggest country in the world by population. They have 1,419,321,278 people. That's a lot. Mayotte is definitely lower because I've not even heard about that nation before. And yeah, they are way lower. Probably maybe even 1,000 times lower than China. Bahamas, though, they are higher, right? Just a bit over 1 million, though. No, only 401 million. That's not a lot more. Albania is higher, though. Yeah, almost 3 million people. Cyprus is lower, I think. but yeah. Bolivia is definitely higher. Yeah, 12.4 million people. I don't know about Papua New Guinea, lower maybe. Yeah, but they're still quite big. Quite big. They're quite small, but bigger than I thought. That's what I mean. Morocco, I think, is higher, right? Yeah, there are almost 40 million people. Myanmar, higher, right? Yeah, almost 60 million people. 54 million people. 54,500,091 million people. That's a lot of people. Palestine is lower. But yeah, they're still quite big. 5.4 million people. That's really something. I can't lie. So yeah, let's see now. Malta is lower than Palestine, way lower. Russia is way bigger than Malta, of course, because they have over 140 million people. Yeah, more exact. They have 144,820,423 million people. Colombia is lower, right? Yeah, but they're still quite big, over 50 million people. Suriname is lower for sure, yes. Turkmenistan probably higher. Belarus is higher. Yes, they actually are higher. I hesitated moment I was clicking on lower, but I hesitated a bit. I was like, is Belarus really lower in population? Aren't they like 10 million people? And well, yeah, they kind of are. So yeah, Liberia. Lower. Yeah. UK or United Kingdom is definitely higher. Yeah, that's a lot of people, to be honest. If I remember correctly, I don't know which date that was, but London has about 15 million people. Yeah, if that's true, for a city, that's a lot of people. 2 seconds, guys. I am going to drink some water, okay? Okay, there you go. Sorry, just a bit thirsty. Okay, now Panama is way lower than the United Kingdom. What? There are 4.5 million people? How are they so big? Like, Norway has 5.5 million people. And it's like double the size of the UK. And Panama is like so small. It's like, which country should I say? It's smaller than Switzerland by land area. It's like something like Albania in size, I think. And they have 4.5 million people. How does that work? I don't know. But St. Lucia surely has lower. Yeah. I thought so. South Sudan, like, they have higher. Yeah. South Korea, higher. Way higher. Like, if you compare this with Norway is like how many times bigger than South Korea? 5 times bigger? They have 5 million? They have 10 times bigger population than Norway, which is mind-blowing because it's not always about size. And again, Sweden, it's a big country in size. It's the biggest in Scandinavia, but it has 10 million people. And South Korea is 10 times smaller, and they have 10 times bigger population, 5 times bigger population than Sweden. Like, you know what I mean? It's crazy. Size doesn't really matter, but it's probably also a bit of its location and history, because Norway in the north, if you go back in time, not many people, they wanted the warmer places because they didn't really have tools, and then the Vikings. Yeah, it's kind of about history, but yeah, again, size does not always matter. It does not decide your population. But now Kiribati is lower than South Korea. But for example, Kiribati, which is a very small island, it is very small. It's not even as big as Oslo. It's maybe something like Bergen, which is the second largest city in Norway. And yeah, so it's not really big. Meanwhile, Finland is higher. They're slightly higher in population than Norway. I don't know, I forgot that, but 2 seconds. If Iceland is not considered as Scandinavia, if Scandinavia is considered Finland, Sweden, Norway, and Denmark, which I think it is, Norway is the smallest by population. And but they look so big on a map, but when you look at this game more or less, they're not as big. Like, on a map, they look as long as Europe. Yeah, they are quite long, but yeah, Denmark, technically, if you would have Denmark in size, of course, now we're talking size before this question. If you would count Greenland as part of Denmark would be one of the biggest countries in size. But Greenland would not add much to their population. Again, it's so in north, and it was discovered by the Vikings, of course. Do I really need to mention who? I don't think so. But it was cold. Nobody went there because, why should we go somewhere north where it's even colder? Many people did not want that. So, not many people live in Greenland today. Only about 55,000 people live there. But now, Latvia is lower than Finland. Enough talking about Norway and the Nordics. Now, no, I clicked on Fiji accidentally. And last try, okay? Honduras lower. I'm just gonna kind of speed run this. Iraq higher. Mumbai. Because, yeah, the video is starting to get quite long. What? Algeria is actually bigger? What? Norway is way lower. Just us. We were speaking. But Algeria is a very big in size. It's the biggest country in the world, sorry. And they have a quite big population, 46 million people. Peru is definitely higher than Norway. Okay, yes, Germany higher. That is, if you don't take Turkey and Russia as part of Europe, Germany has most population, with 84 million people. Sodom Principe is lower. Iran is definitely higher. They're quite big, almost 100 million people. Samoa is lower. There, come on. There we go. Lebanon higher. There we go. No, I clicked lower. But it's okay, guys. Thank you very much for watching, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye.